All right, everybody. So today I am going to discuss how I'm going to progress the big three, the squat, bench, and deadlift. Okay, I have been learning a lot going through this training block, not training block, but since I started over again with regards to lifting, I've been learning a lot more about programming. And today I'm going to discuss with you my grandmaster plan on how I'm going to program my program for the squat, bench, and deadlift, and how I'm going to progress on the big three. So let's start with the squat, okay? The way that my training is laid out right now is that I train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on all three of those days, I am going to squat. However, I'm going to change the intensity and the volume a little bit. Mondays and Fridays are going to be ham as fuck. I do believe I made a video about this a while back called Stronger Lifters Help Me, right? Where I will be doing like a higher volume and trying to progressively overload on Mondays and Fridays. They're pretty much going to be replicas of each other. I'm going to be doing more volume on those days. I'm going to try and add a little bit of weight, okay? I do think that 5 pound jumps are going to be a lot harder to maintain. So that's why the micro plates are there. Micro plates are fucking awesome. Mondays and Fridays, we're going to be like linearly progressing on those days, whether it be through 1 pound jumps or 2.5 pound jumps, but 5 pound jumps are not looking realistic long term. That's going to stay the same. The Wednesdays, as I said, is going to be less volume, and it's going to be less weight, and it's going to be pause squats. So it's going to focus more on technique and recovery. So Monday is going to beat me the fuck up. Wednesday, if I go ham again, that's going to be a little bit too soon. It's probably going to like have me hit a wall. So Wednesday is going to be a little bit less volume, more to facilitate recovery. And then Wednesday we go ham again, and we try to add a little bit more weight onto the bar, or try to add some more sets. We're going to try and progressively overload somehow. Okay, now if I take that same structure for the squat and apply it to my bench press, I honestly feel like it's not gonna work as well. Okay, if I go ham as hell on Monday for my bench press, and then go light on Wednesday, and then go ham again on Friday, I honestly feel like that is not going to work as well. And here's why. I feel like this is my experience. This is what I'm going through right now. Again, this is all experimentation. I cannot emphasize this enough. Experimentation. And this is just my own anecdotal evidence. It might be different for you, but I don't know if it will be. Again, experimentation for myself. If I go ham on Monday, right, by the time Wednesday comes around, I honestly feel like I would have already fully recovered. So I don't really need to go light that day. So if I was to go ham on Monday, take it light on Wednesday, and go ham again on Friday for the bench press, I honestly feel like I'm going to start detraining a little bit on the Wednesday. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ham on Monday with higher volume, but lighter, not even lighter, like high volume but moderate high intensity. Wednesday is going to be extremely high intensity but lowered volume, like medium volume. And then Friday is going to be a replica of Monday, where it's going to be high volume and higher intensity. I feel like the upper body, especially on the bench press, can recover from that. I think it's just more to do with like the lower back. I feel like when your lower back is involved a shitload, it really taxes the shit out of you. Like my CNS does not like get fried at all from my upper body lifts. So I feel like it's going to be beneficial for me to prevent detraining, to keep that Wednesday, although the volume is going to be a little bit less, the intensity is going to be a little bit high. And then by the time Friday comes around, from that, like after that Wednesday workout, I will not be detrained, period. Okay, I think the general rule of thumb that people have said is that the more frequently you can go ham, the faster you can make gains. But the thing is, the lower body, I feel like it needs a little bit more recovery. Bench press or the upper body, I feel like can take a shitload more pounding. Okay, now for my deadlift. Right now, the way that my program's set up, Monday is going to be deadlift day, and then Friday is also going to be a replica of Monday as a deadlift day, so I don't deadlift at all during Wednesday. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this. Okay, this is where I'm at a little bit of a stump. I have been thinking, okay, and this is not confirmed yet. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but I have honestly been thinking about switching to sumo. Yes, I said it. Okay, sumo I have found is so much less taxing on the lower back. Okay, oh my god, like the first time I tried sumo was like last week, which was like the first week of July 2017. It felt like my lower back was not in the movement at all. Okay, so I honestly feel like if I swap to sumo, I could actually like afford to deadlift like 3 times a week, maybe. Again, I haven't tried that out yet. But what I'm experiencing right now with my deadlift is that if I do, like, I'm trying to do like 2 sets on Monday and then 2 sets again on Friday, with Wednesday completely off, and like even with like that 3 day gap so that I can get some rest, those 2 sets can get extremely difficult. So I'm looking at one of two options. Option A, switch to sumo, which is going to take my lower back out of it, which is going to like, tax my CNS less and I can recover easily between Monday and Friday so that I can get more volume in. Or B, what I'm thinking about is like on Monday, maybe I could decrease the weight and do like a deficit deadlift, so that I can get more volume in. And then Friday, go ham as fuck. Okay? Because going ham on Monday and then going ham again on Friday, where I'll have more volume and more weight. I think that worked for the first 6 months, but now it's starting to run out. Okay, I can feel myself starting to hit walls with my deadlifts. So those are my plans for how I'm going to progress on the big three. Nothing set in stone yet, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, and I will be sure to update you guys with my progress on that. I am out, guys. Peace.